to Hillbilly Adventures. So this is going to wrap up the Traxxas Sledgehammer build. I finally received in the last parts I needed, which were some shocks. I think in the last one I had said that my buddy Paul thought he had some. He looked and come to find out they were Traxxas shocks, but they had white springs. They weren't the vintage ones, so I ended up sourcing a couple of those on eBay, and I was able to take of the 3 bad ones I had. I was able to make a couple of good ones. So now we have 8 shocks, which is what we're supposed to have. This thing mechanically is in great shape. Chassis is in good shape. Everything is in great shape and is vintage of the era, except for the electronic speed control. That is modern. The receiver is modern, and the motor is modern. I do not have the original motor for this thing, and chances of finding one are very, very, very slim to none. And if I had a really, really good body, I would really be stressed out about it. But because this body is a little worse for wear, I think for what it is, I think we'll be okay. And who knows what I'll find later down the line. I may be able to find a better body. I may be able to find a vintage motor. That's one of those processes. If any of you know, if you've ever tried to restore any vintage RC stuff, sometimes that could be years down the road to find certain hard to find parts. But without any further ado, here we are, guys. Look at there. All the shocks are in place. It's looking pretty snazzy, right? I mean, not too bad for a basement find. I strategically placed some Traxxas stickers to cover up where some knucklehead had drilled holes in the body and had it on a different vehicle at some point. Me and my friend Barry was talking about that. He said they probably just wanted the body, because it was a Chevy body, to put on something, and that's probably what happened with it. He wasn't sure either, but anyway, it is what it is. So without any further ado, let's take this thing outside and let's give it a rip. It's probably not been on the road in a very long time. I had no idea when the last time this thing actually moved under its own power. I'm sure it's been quite a while, because it had a lot of dirt and dust on it in a box at Barry's house in the basement. So, and who knows how long it sat before he got it. So yeah, let's see what she's got. Well, I had a bit of a short run. I forgot how how short your runs can be in these NiCad batteries, and this one here is probably 20 plus years old. Still holds a charge, but I think it's a little weaker than it was when it was new. Yeah, that's the one of the old Dynamite sport packs, if you guys remember those. Oh, I was also able to get this battery hold down off of eBay from a gentleman. I'll try to put the link to his eBay page down below. I think he sells these. They're not 3D printed. These are fiberglass. They are really, really nice quality. Anyway, I think it did pretty good. I think it would have done a lot better. However, where these tires and the rubber is old, the rims were spinning inside the tire a lot. Otherwise, we would have got the iconic, wheelie popping that this thing was known for. Other than that, guys, I think it did pretty well, all things considered. For something that's going to be a shelf queen anyway. Anyway, what do you guys think? Leave me a comment or a like, and make sure you share this with your buddies who are building one of these. If you have any questions on anything, be sure to ask. I'm not an expert in it, but I can look at this one and tell you send you pictures of what this one looks like, so you can help restore your own. And all in all, though, I mean, did pretty good. Pretty exciting old rig. Catch you next time. Later.